everyone. I keep seeing a ton of really cool tags floating on YouTube, and I'm not tagged on any of them, of course, but I thought that it would be a nice little outlet to share some things with you that you may not know about me already, and if you know, that's cool too. So the first one is a 15 weird questions tag that I'm going to do today. And question number 1 is, what is a nickname? I used to have one when I was little. It was Furfur, F-U-R-F-U-R. I'm assuming it comes from Jennifer. My grandma would call me Jennifer. Just kind of like sing-songy. And then my dad would call me Furfur as well. And then no one calls me that anymore. So my husband calls me Rabbit. It was, we first started dating, I was, Honey Bunny, and then it turned to Bunny, then to Bunny Rabbit. And then the Bunny Rabbit, or the Bunny Pop, just kind of like dropped off, and I became Rabbit. So it's kind of funny because everybody at work knows me by Rabbit. A couple people that haven't even met me don't even know my real name. They say, like, I just know you're as Rabbit. So that's kind of funny. A weird habit that I have, not really sure. Like, I keep thinking, and I'm sure I've got a million weird habits. I just don't know. I don't know if they're weird. I feel like it's hard because I'm home with these kids all the time. So I probably have a lot of weird habits. Like, I don't shower until probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon every single day because that's what my schedule kind of works out to be. I hate working out like after I shower. Like, I would want to work out and then shower. I don't know if that's a weird habit, but it just makes sense to me. Weird phobia. I definitely have the fear of being broken in to, like, in the house, and I think it's like a normal fear. Like, I'm not like nervous all the time, but it's definitely something where, like, I'm kind of happy we live where we do right now because there's tons of neighbors and it's kind of like nosy. So that makes me feel better. So I'm a little nervous about that when we move to the country. I've already told Joe that I want like surveillance cameras, and I want to be able to like pull up on my phone and like see if somebody's walking through our woods or, on our property, because we're going to be like kind of hidden a little bit. So I've always been like that. I've had that kind of fear when I was little. So yeah, break-ins. A song I'm ashamed to like, so I blast it in private. I love all music, and I'm really not ashamed. I mean, there's some things that I'm not going to blare because of my kids. Like, if it's hip-hop, Jay-Z, rap songs, they're totally inappropriate. I will bump that without the babies in the car. Britney Spears was my homegirl back in, the late 90s, early 2000s. I love country music. I love jazz, anything really except for, like, heavy, crazy, like, depressing metallic music, like rah, screaming. Like, my sister likes that stuff. I don't like that. Number 5, a pet peeve. I've got to say my number 1 pet peeve is bad drivers. I pride myself, knock on wood, I consider myself a very, very good driver and a safe driver. And I cannot stand, and I think more so now that I have 2 kids in the car with me all the time, I just see, and I'm in a Suburban, so I sit up higher and I can see into cars, and I see people just texting while they're trying to drive, and they're swerving, and they're being ridiculous. And if I could just like scream at them, I would, because it's not just my life, they're putting their own life in danger too. So that's a really big pet peeve of mine, is like, be a good driver, and that scares the living daylights out of me to think about anybody else taking my kids in their car, or my kids driving one day themselves. I'm not even ready to think about that. Number 6 is a nervous habit. It is definitely cracking my knuckles. When I get like nervous and stressed out, I will crack my knuckles, I'll crack my neck. I've gotten a lot better at that because I know it's terrible for me, so I try not to stress out too much, but I definitely crack. Number 7, what side of the bed do I sleep on? I lay on, like, if you're looking at it, the left, but like when you're getting in, I guess it'd be the right. I'm closer to the window. Joe's always been closer to the door. Just the way it is. I tried to switch sides when I was pregnant with Brooke because it was closer to the bathroom, and he's like, no. So I would always have to like waddle around. So that was kind of annoying, but I don't mind it now. Number 8 is the name of your first animal. Oh my gosh. I don't know if he's my first, but his name was Leo the Lion, and he's actually, I forgot to grab him really quick. This thing is so funny, and the kids play with him. And he's like a beanie material, and he's missing his eyes and his nose, and his like mouth is coming off. He's got these little whiskers, and he's all matted. But I mean, this is the little toy that I would like probably cuddled with when I was a little baby. I don't know. But when I was older, I would like, you know, be mad or whatever, upset, and I'd cry into him, and he was my guy. So that's really funny. That it's like I don't have anything from my childhood really. A couple things, and that's one of them. Number 8, what? I already did that one. Number 9, what do you buy at Starbucks? I would have told you like a month ago, my favorite drink was a grande vanilla soy latte. But I've given up coffee for a little bit, maybe permanently, not so sure. So now I order a venti green tea soy latte. So I still get the soy milk. I think it's just a little bit sweeter, and I prefer the taste to regular cow's milk. And I'm trying not to get one every day because they're so good. But yeah, green tea lattes are amazing. The maca lattes, hands down, if you haven't tried one, go get one. Number 10, a beauty rule. I would have to say the best rule is probably take your makeup off at night, and I am terrible at this, so I am so lazy. I'll just use the wipes, and I'll, like, whatever's on sale or whatever I see, I try to just use something that doesn't have any like crazy chemicals, like Burt's Bees I'm using right now, and I just wipe it off, and then put on the lotion. I think that sunscreen would probably be the other one. You know, really important to keep the sunscreen on your face and all over, really. 11, which way do you face in the shower? Kind of a weird question, but that's the tag name here. I get in and I face the shower head and I wash my face, and then I turn around and then I wash my hair. I don't wash my hair every day, but pretty much every other day. Number 12 is a weird body skill. I think I'm just gonna have to go with the cracking bones. Like I get up, and as soon as I stand up, I'm like crack, 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 crack. And it's just always been that way. 13, comfort food, pasta all the way. If there is something like bothering me or I'm feeling stressed out, I'm gonna make a bowl of pasta. Probably gonna make a pot of it actually, and hubby loves it, and so it's kind of like food love language. Pasta, can't go wrong with it. Soothes the soul. 14, a word or phrase that you say all the time. I don't really know. I think maybe wow. Bradley's starting to say that a lot. I've noticed whatever I say a lot, the kids repeat. And I think I say wow a lot. And I probably do because Brooke will just be like, oh, mommy, look. And I'll say wow. So now Bradley's saying wow. And 15, what do you sleep in? And I'll just leave it at that. If you have any other questions you'd love to know about me, feel free to leave them below. Other than that, I had some fun with us. I'm excited to be sharing some more tags in the near future. So feel free to tag yourself and link below and let me know what weird things you can share about yourself. Have a great day.